Hello, colors of Africa and our beautiful diaspora. In recent days, a diplomatic controversy has erupted between South Africa, France, and the United States. France has withdrawn South Africa's invitation to the upcoming G7 Leaders Summit and replaced it with Kenya. This move has sparked heated debate across Africa and beyond. The story broke on March 26, 2026. France, which holds the rotating presidency of the G7 this year, announced that it would host leaders from India, South Korea, Brazil, and Kenya at the summit scheduled for June 15 to 17 in Evian-les-Bains. Notably absent from the guest list was South Africa, a country that has frequently been invited as Africa's representative in past G7 meetings. South African presidential spokesperson Vincent Magwenya initially stated that the French embassy in Pretoria had informed them about 2 weeks earlier that the invitation was being withdrawn. According to Magwenya, this decision came due to sustained pressure from the United States. Magwenya was explicit, claiming that Washington had threatened to boycott the entire summit if South Africa participated. He noted that South Africa accepted the decision but made sure to highlight the external pressure involved, suggesting a direct intervention by the U.S. to exclude Pretoria from the high-level talks. President Cyril Ramaphosa later downplayed the incident, saying there had been no pressure from any country. He emphasized that South Africa is not a member of the G7 and that not being invited should come as no surprise. Ramaphosa noted that South Africa has attended some G7 summits as a guest, but has also missed others, and this should not be viewed as a snub. French officials firmly denied any external pressure or U.S. influence. They described the choice as France's sovereign decision to create a more streamlined guest list focused on key global partners. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot stated that his country had not yielded to any demands. Instead, Paris chose Kenya as the African representative, especially ahead of President Emmanuel Macron's planned Africa-France summit in Nairobi in May 2026, the first such event to be held in a non-former French colony. This episode occurs against a backdrop of growing tensions between the United States under President Donald Trump and South Africa. Since Trump's return to the White House in 2025, relations have strained over several issues, including South Africa's membership in BRICS, its support for the International Court of Justice case against Israel regarding Gaza, and disagreements on domestic policies. For France, the invitation to Kenya appears strategic. Paris has faced declining influence in its traditional West African spheres, with several Sahel nations shifting away. Building stronger ties with East Africa, particularly Kenya, aligns with Macron's broader outreach efforts. Kenya's leadership under President William Ruto has been seen by some as more aligned with Western economic priorities. What do you think? Is this a meaningful snub or simply pragmatic diplomacy? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more positive stories of our colors of Africa. Leave a comment, I read each one of them. Thank you for watching.